watchers, welcome to the domestic news update on top accolade news. The headlines: Federal High Court strikes out suit against EFCC's potential arrest of Lagos Governor. ATIKU ABUBAKAR lauds Rivers State Governor FUBARA as Moses of our time. Peter Obi congratulates NNPCL on Port Harcourt refinery revitalization. Delta State House of Assembly approves 979 billion naira budget for 2025. In politics, Federal High Court strikes out suit against EFCC's potential arrest of Lagos Governor. The Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed the suit seeking to prevent the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, from arresting Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwolu after the end of his tenure. The court struck out the case on October 31st after Sanwo-Olu's lawyer, Gbenga Akande, moved a motion to discontinue the suit. The legal action, initially filed by Darlington Ozurumba, had argued that any attempt by the EFCC to arrest or prosecute the governor would violate his constitutional rights. However, the Lagos state government clarified that Sanwo-Olu was not aware of the suit, and neither he nor his aide are under investigation by the EFCC. Still in politics, ATIKU ABUBAKAR lauds Rivers State Governor FUBARA as Moses of our time. Former Vice President ATIKU ABUBAKAR has praised Rivers State Governor Similaye FUBARA as a restorer of glory and the Moses of our time during an event marking the United Nations Day Against Women-Based Violence in Port Harcourt. Speaking through his aide, Honorable Dimeji Fabiyi, ATIKU commended FUBARA for his leadership and courage in the face of challenges, urging the people of Rivers State to rally behind him. ATIKU also highlighted the pivotal role of women in driving positive change. Shifting focus to economy, Peter Obi congratulates NNPCL on Port Harcourt refinery revitalization. Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi congratulated the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, NNPCL, for successfully revitalizing the old Port Harcourt refinery, which has now resumed operation with a production capacity of 60,000 barrels of crude oil per day. Obi, while welcoming the news, emphasized that Nigerians are eagerly awaiting the impact on fuel prices and the broader economy. He also expressed optimism about the revival of the Kaduna refinery, which he believes will help reduce economic burden and improve transportation. However, Obi called for greater transparency in the NNPCL's operation to ensure that the benefits of increased refining capacity are shared with Nigerians and contributes to long-term national development. Still in economy, Delta State House of Assembly approves 979 billion naira budget for 2025. The Delta State House of Assembly has approved an increased budget of 979 billion naira for the 2025 fiscal year, up from the initial proposal of 936 billion naira presented by Governor Sheriff Oborewori. The approval passed after a report by the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation includes a capital budget of 630.5 billion naira, significantly higher than the original 587.3 billion naira. The recurrent expenditure also saw a slight increase to 348.76 billion naira. Speaker Emomotimi Guwo commended the lawmakers, stating that the budget is in line with the global best practices and will support the state's long-term development. The increase in capital expenditure is aimed at driving robust infrastructural development across Delta State, according to Committee Chairwoman Marilyn Okowa Daramola. You are watching the domestic news update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. For staying with us. Moving on in economy, CUPP rejects Nigeria's 3.46% GDP growth. The Conference of United Political Parties, CUPP, has raised concerns over Nigeria's recently announced 3.46% GDP growth rate from the third quarter of 2024, calling it disconnected from the harsh realities faced by most Nigerians. In a statement issued by the CUPP's National Secretary, Chief Peter Ame, the party criticized the government's reliance on statistical figures that fail to reflect widespread issues like food inflation, unemployment, and poor infrastructure. Ahmed described the report's growth as false narrative and urged the government to prioritize reforms focused on transparency, accountability, and investment in critical sectors like roads, electricity, and healthcare to address the nation's pressing economic challenges. Moving to infrastructure, primary health center in Cross River languishes after NSAS destruction. A report by the civic tech organization Orodota revealed that the ABUBAKAR Primary Health Center in Bakassi, Cross River State, remains in disrepair 4 years after being damaged during the NSAS protests. The once vital health facility serving 8 communities is now a shadow of its former self, lacking basic infrastructure and essential medical supplies. With no doctor, midwife, or adequate staff, and a shortage of key resources like oxygen and vaccines, the center can barely serve the 281 patients it sees annually. Orodota calls for urgent reforms to rebuild the center, improve healthcare services, and address the systematic neglect that has left this community without proper medical care. In entertainment, BBNAIJA'S SOMA denies allegation of abuse. Big Brother Naija star SOMA has strongly denied accusations of physical abuse and drugging made by his ex-girlfriend, Hilda Dirisu. In an Instagram post, SOMA dismissed the allegations as false with a follow-up statement from his legal team demanding a public apology from Hilda. SOMA's lawyer issued a formal notice asserting that the clients never engaged in any form of abuse or violence during the relationship. The statement also warned Hilda to retract her claims and issue an apology within 7 days or face legal action. Now in sports, Nigeria dominates Burkina Faso 3-0 in African Military Games volleyball. Nigeria secured a commanding 3-0 victory in Burkina Faso in the men's volleyball event at the 2024 African Military Games in Abuja, marking their second win in the tournament. The Nigerian team dominated from the start, with SLT Seifa Dekie delivering powerful spikes that led to first set victory of 25-10. Despite a more determined effort from Burkina Faso in the second set, Nigeria maintained control, winning 25-16, before sealing the match 25-19 in the third set. Dekie was named the match's most valuable player, and head coach MWO Solomon Zango praised the team's teamwork and execution of strategies, urging them to maintain focus on tougher challenges ahead. That concludes our domestic news update for today. Stay tuned for more domestic news and developments. Thanks for joining us. I am Okocha Ojorumi. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.